So the Trump administration just rolled back PFAS water protections. And honestly, the most shocking part about this is that they didn't do it sooner. I honestly thought that they were going to do this on day one. Last year, the EPA under Biden had put in restrictions for 6 PFAS chemicals. And this year, the Trump EPA, which is being run by this guy, Lee Zeldin, he rescinded the levels for 4 PFAS, including some that are literally banned in Europe because they cause brain cancer. He rescinded that one. But the 2 that he kept in place for PFOA and PFOS, he extended those by a number of years, right? The Trump administration has already taken away all the funding that was going to be given to communities in order to enhance their water treatment systems. I'm going to talk a little bit about the money and the cost associated with these things and what the end goal for all of this is. And it's just like everything within the Trump administration, it's like backwards day, right?
We are going to end the EPA intrusion into your lives. Regulations, by the way, will be cut down to a fraction of what they are now.
We're going to have the cleanest water ever with the least amount of regulations. Well, you can't, that's not how it works, right? That's not how it works. You need regulations in order to keep your water clean, right? To ensure that people aren't polluting and, that you don't have toxic shit in it, right? Which is why we have the EPA to begin with, because the Cuyahoga River was on fire for like months because of fucking toxic pollution and like literal shit that children used to get sick from because they went swimming in it. Similar to the body of water that RFK Jr. just went swimming in, right? Literal shit. Right? And we have a really shitty water infrastructure in this country. A lot of it in poor Republican states hasn't been updated in 100 years, like almost 100 years, if not fully 100 years. And PFAS are found in 50% of the municipal water supplies in this country, right? And that is the most recent tally, but it's just like, it's only going to continue increasing. Right? Because PFAS don't go away. They're known as the toxic forever chemical. So they're never going to get eliminated or broken down. And it's this kind of like toxic circle of life thing that happens in our bodies. They build up and stay in our bodies for upwards to 10 years, depending on which kind they are. There's over 10,000 different kinds of them. The EPA was only actually trying to regulate 6 that have the most research behind them. But the toxic circle of life, every time you ingest PFAS, that will build up in your body, but you're going to excrete a little bit of that. But then that goes into the wastewater, right? Those PFAS, the PFAS then get cleaned. They go into the water supply again, or they evaporate. Maybe they rain down on you. And then it goes back into our water supply, which again, you would ingest again. So it's just like the toxic circle of life when it comes to PFAS.